Boom. I am live. We are live. Sudo kit. Live. Mute. Beautiful. All right. So he's going to do that. I'm going to check out this so I don't have changes here. Check out assets JS game. There we go. Now I'm going to do get oh yeah, I need to do the back end here.
What's the abbreviation for JSON?
JSON?
3-letter abbreviation or 4? Yeah.
JSON.
So just JSON. Just JSON.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
stupid as fuck.
JSON. Why?
Curious. Try to see if it's on here. If I can just upload a JSON straight to it. It's got a whole bunch of options.
For what?
The clicker.
What kind
Doesn't
of?
have to be a PNG. You can convert.
Yeah, but like, what? How would a JSON work?
It's just asking for a file type. So I have to convert it to a file type in order to upload it.
I am so confused. I would just use a PNG to be honest, because like we've already got all the files in PNG, right? We just need to convert like a 32 by 32 tile from a PNG into a into the cur.
It literally the only files I can save it as after I take the 32 file is a tile map, which is a XLM, a JSON, or a JavaScript. That's what the only three things I can
Oh
save
no,
it as.
you'll need to do it through cropping. Like not.
Really a pain in the dick.
Yeah, no, it is a pain in the dick. I would you also don't have to do the cursor right now. Like that can be a future problem. I'd focus on the actual implementation of like the pointer, moving the pointer, right, and putting down something, maybe like changing the color or something like that of the tile that you're clicking on, and then like also um, the on click event, because those are the important ones anyways, right?
Yeah.
So I'd worry about that rather than a cursor right now. Okay, so we've got our most recent version of the game, which is, let me close these, and it's right here, right? So the new version of the game. We're gonna need to move the character based off of clicks now, right? So like the idea is we click here, and then this sends coordinates to the back end, and then the back end moves the person there over a set amount of time, which will be probably linked to the speed. Right, so I close this, and go into here. We'll have a event here. So handle, this will be handle in, right? And then def handle in, pointer down, data and socket, and then this would be no reply socket. There. And then I guess we need to create we might need to gen a server for each. No. Wait, yeah. So how am I going to do this? So we've got the individual players. They're going to okay, so when you click, it sends it to the back end. And then right now, if we were to not interrupt it, it could just have the back end tell us where it wants to, and then you just teleport instantly to that point. But we don't want to necessarily teleport to the point. We want to have it like move one square at a time based off of speed. So we need to limit the amount of time that a user is making this thing, right? So, oh man, that was beautiful. I just totally spilt water all over the place. This also means that we don't have to check for collision on every single step, and players can stop colliding with each other. And then when you click on somebody, it will attack them if their character is underneath that and you're close enough. I actually like that. That works really nicely, eh? Patches?
What was that? Sorry.
So when you click on somebody, right? When you click on a square, it will attack the player that's underneath that square.
Okay.
And then maybe like what we can do is when you're hovering on a square and you press say 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5, it will use an ability on that player provided that the player is close enough within range. What's up, Jack? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So what you're saying is that I'm not insane. And I make perfect sense. How are you doing today, Jack? Okay, so that prevents the current collision with players, so we don't have to worry about the player collision now. I'm all good. That's good to hear. I also was thinking about the items, and we probably shouldn't put health potions as a static item.
Why is that?
Because they should probably be dynamically placed, right? Things like health potions. Doesn't feel right to have like a health potion statically in a place, like the image of it. Like items, I think I'm gonna do a little bit differently.
I did it, Suda. I'm sorry.
You did it?
I figured it out without cropping it. Yeah, I figured out a way to convert it into a PNG folder. So I converted it into a PNG folder, then I got the cur folder for it.
Dope.
I put it into the Discord.
All right, let me go.
It is there now.
Cool. Now put it in the game.
Fuck.
That is your job. You're the primary front-end developer.
Yeah.
I'm making back-end stuff right now. I'm doing pathing for moving characters. Okay, so this will have the data, which will have player ID, and then X and Y equals. Now this would be the X and Y to where we want to move, not the X and Y of where the character currently is. And then this would be world dot, game world. So this would be gen server dot call or cast. Game world. And then this would be move player. I think move player, right? World. Game world. Where is it? Game world. I think we've got a move player already. Yeah, move player. So we're just gonna we're just going to have the move player. We're just going to reuse the move player, right? And then this would give us the, where did move player go here? Oh, that's world. Sorry, this is the one that I wanted. The data.
Which one of these things am I supposed to be using for the touch? Am I supposed to be using touch events or phaser 3 examples?
What? One sec. Fucking.
Sorry.
It's in the way. Okay. Touch events will probably be easier for the touch events. Then the phaser 3 example is for if you want to change the. So the touch events is for when you click, right? And then the phaser 3 example one is for changing the
Oh,
cursor.
changing your cursor. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And it's just example code, right? So like we would go say here, no, not this one, this one here, right? So we would go here, right? And this show, see how the here we have set the default cursor, right? You would have this be the URL to the pointer, right? You would just replace this with the URL to the asset. And then in our stuff, and it would immediately change the cursor for you. Then the rest of this is all irrelevant, right? So we can just do this, and if we run the code, right, the cursor is still changed. And then where's the other one? Yeah, here, and then set interactive. If the cursor is over top of, if you hover over it, it changes the cursor. That's kind of cool that we can change that for the cursor when you're running over something. Boom.
What?
Okay, so there's this, right? This just sets the default cursor. The default cursor here, right, on line 21.
Yeah. Okay.
This sets it to that arrow, right? And then this one here attaches to the sprite, right? When you hover over it for the set interactive, it changes the cursor to the pen. So then if I hover over it, you see how it changes.
21's the main line I need to use if I want to make it the arrow.
Yeah, this will be our default cursor. If we want to have a different cursor show up when we interact with an object, say like we want to go from like some kind of finger to like a sword when you're hovering over an enemy or
Does it matter what line I put this into the game JSON or no? For
yes,
when I do this input is set to
create. It needs to be in create. Create. It needs to be in the create function. So
okay, I gotta
if
look
we
for that real fast.
Go to game.
So I'm asking questions because this is all still very new to me.
Yeah, no. So it's like line 112.
I see. It's not. Well, yeah, I see. Does it matter where I started under there?
Just try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We move it. You just move it around until it works. Move player, and then this will be the. Then we'll have this as the data. And we're just going to make sure that this information is sent, because if this information is sent, then we can pick it up on the back end here. So then if we go to game world here, right, we can do a handle call, def handle call, and this will be move player data. Right, and then here we want to also bring in this information, because this is where we're actually going to use it. And that's why we're going to make sure that it's actually called with that. This will be move player, and then have this information, and then here we'll have the from, and then here we'll have the world. And then do.
Hey, there's capitals in where it says set default cursor. Is that gonna fuck with it or no?
No. That's correct. Right. Okay. So for when you're saving files, we always want lowercase and no spaces. So we would substitute spaces for like underscores. And that's just because when it makes it command line friendly.
I see what you're saying.
What happens if two people are on the same square and you attack? That's a good question. Then you would attack the person underneath you if you click on that square.
Just make it for two people can't be on the same square. Make it be unit collision.
No. I'm gonna remove that.
Why? Just don't.
Why?
I don't think two people should. I think you should be able to block with your character. I don't think two people should be on the same square.
Okay. Like we can leave it in. It's not a big deal. Okay, game world. World. Game world here. So that we just do this, right? I just copy this.
Am I gonna just do for this curve file? Where would I put it into the actual game file? Would I just drag and drop it into the game under images, where we have
So static images, you can put it anywhere in here, yeah. We can rearrange these later to make them nicer.
So I can just put it under assets, correct?
As long as it's under assets, static, and images, just put it anywhere under images for now.
Okay, that works.
Because that's one of the folders that's actually that actually will show up on the web server.
See what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the error here? Player ID does not exist and is... What do you mean player ID does not exist? Yes, it does. Because I haven't saved. There we go. Move player. Move. Up, left, right. So here I'm going to do... we're going to do a new move player, right? Where that only takes... so actually, no. We'll just expand this current move player, right? Def move.
Okay, sudo. I have the line of code that should change our pointer to the new one that I put on it.
Okay.
Yeah, share. Let me share a screen. You can look at it.
Give me 2 seconds. Why? Give me a moment to come back to here.
Now, all I should have to do is Control C.
There you go, and up and enter.
And then I do up, enter, up. That's the line of code right here. I put it right here.
That looks correct. That is not going to work though.
Why?
Because that is not a valid path.
Well, I asked you where I was supposed to put it.
No, you.
Or
That's just because it's not a valid path. So you'll want to change that path there. So the default cursor path in this case would be images. So /images / the file name.
Oh, so it'd be / static images.
No. Drop static. Static doesn't essentially static doesn't exist when we're referencing it from outside of from the actual server, right? So
Okay.
it's literally just so delete input and assets. Assets and everything from delete there, and then change cursor. Delete that. And then replace cursor. That cursor that you're hovering over right now. Delete with images. No, you need the / at the beginning. Yeah, there you go. And now that will work.
That's it?
Yeah. So everything's relative to, everything starts at the images in this case, the images folder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give it a sec. It's still starting. Who just joined? We're streaming, by the way.
Daddy.
We're live on YouTube.
Oh no, I just thought those were random boxes of
No, he's streaming on YouTube.
So is it rated M for mature? Because I might drop F-bombs.
I think I dropped enough F-bombs yesterday.
It did not change the image of the cursor.
Try restarting one more time. I'm not seeing any errors. Maybe it didn't load. Did mouse cursor dot cur is spelled correctly, right? And image is spelled correctly as well, right? It looks like it is. I'm just getting. You want to make sure that you've. Everything needs to be spelled 100% correct, and then you'll need to restart again.
It's exactly the same now, if it wasn't so.
Yeah, well, it's sometimes it's the dumbest typo that you just can't you can't see it until unless you're directly comparing them. It's so annoying.
Is it? I'm supposed to have. There's no line in front of here on the original one, in front of the first line right here. It went assets, and then it would go input cursor. So I don't think this is supposed to be right here.
That actually could be true. That might be true.
I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be there. Oh. That's fucking huge.
I think it's big enough.
I might make that smaller, Sudo.
Okay, so the important thing is that now all you have to do is replace that that file, and it automatically replaces the cursor. Right. So if you want to come back to it later and work on something else, just deal with the big cursor for the time being, right?
Okay. You want me to push that to you?
Yes, please push that. Push early and often, and that way we don't run into issues with conflicts.
Actually, I should probably fetch. No, push then fetch, right?
Yeah, fetch. But I don't think I've pushed anything. I don't think either of us pushed anything, so it probably won't do anything. But it's not a bad habit to get into.
Okay, I'll fetch real fast. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And then I'm going to get status, check out, backend updates.
Yeah, I pushed.
Oops. Yeah, give me a second here. And then get checkout, get status, rmrf. I don't want that. Get dash, get checkout, update front end, full origin, update front end, checkout, backend updates, get merge, update. Get stash pop. There we go. All right, I got your update. Let's take a look at my screen now. See what happens. Restart your server after changing libs. Yeah, of course.
I'm actually gonna change that here in a bit. I don't know if I like the big red arrow, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's a definite problem here. My entire thing is broken right now.
What happened?
Oh, I'm making updates, and it's quite a bit of updates as well. It's updates that break the server temporarily. There we go. There's our new cursor. Look how big it is on my screen. It's bigger than the actual player.
Yeah, it's that big for me. That's why I said I'm going to fix it real fast. It's too
It's so
big.
big.
I'm making it a lot smaller. Oh fuck! It's so
Not going to
fucking
lie,
huge.
I
Holy
did
shit!
not think you would have this far with the MMO. Yeah, I know, right? It's coming along so much faster than anybody initially thought it was going to. Everybody was like, MMO, so you're an idiot, right? It's like, no. There we go. We pass in the X and Y's, and then we're going to return, just for now, we're going to return player X is X and Y is Y. And this is going to be a really interesting situation here. And this is going to equal player. And there we go. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to create the, I'm just going to do the pointer click event really quickly because I need that for testing. And I don't imagine.
Yeah, I
that
hadn't
you're
even
going
got to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you're not
I
going to
can do
mind me
it.
doing that.
No, you
just
can do it.
yeah, just
I can do it. I actually didn't mind it. I just didn't get to it yet.
Yeah, no. It's just it will
want,
take me 2
do you
seconds.
want me to do it?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay.
If you want to put it in really quickly, then that'd be great, and then I'll give you what you need to send here.
Okay. I will do it real fast then, just so I can get into practice.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
But then you, so if you
Does
look
it
at
matter what line I put it in?
No, as long as it's in create, that's fine. So if you put it by it actually makes a lot of sense to put it by 159, right? Actually, you might have a slightly
right
different.
underneath.
Yeah, so like if you look at my screen, like right by this key down, right? And then you need to also replicate this here.
Okay.
Right? And what we need, what you need to do is we need the user ID, right, of the player that clicked, and then we also need the X and the Y coordinates.
Lose that. Okay. So you want me to replace it with the various pointer scene, correct? Or put that right where that's at?
Sorry?
Sorry. Learning.
No. Give me a second here. I'm gonna see about bringing up this so I can see your screen. Watch stream.
Are we using on touch anything or is touching anything? Is that what you were trying to do?
What? No. Where are you?
What do you mean? I just asked the question. I'm looking at the same thing as you.
No, I know. Okay, so add the on down, whatever it was. It was pointer down event, right? The event I sent you.
Yeah, but there's two of them. There's a variated pointer down and there is section input pointer down. That's what I'm asking. Correct? You get what I'm asking or no?
Oh yeah. Or
Yeah, sure.
on.
Is it this one you want or is it this one you want?
I would go with the bottom one.
This one?
Yeah, the input on. Yeah.
And you're just wanting me to replace it here, or you want me to put it above it or in between right here?
It needs to be either above or below the input keyboard. It doesn't matter whichever one you want to, wherever you want to put it, as long as it's close there. And then scene needs to be replaced with this.
Yeah.
Scene becomes
up at the top?
No. Scene in on 59 is actually needs to be this, not scene.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. This, okay.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And do I do anything with this right here or no?
Yes, you need to copy that, and you need to copy that because that channel.push.
I already copied it over. I have it. Yep.
It sends the information to the backend, so you need to put that inside of the pointer down.
So I'd put that inside, so it'd be like right in this area?
Yeah.
Or over here?
You can delete
here?
that line. It's just a comment. So you can just replace so you can replace 162 with a copy of what is on 165. Just the one line. Just the channel.push. That's the only part you need. Just that one line.
Oh, okay.
Just that, yeah. So delete the
Do I
other
need
two
this right
lines.
here?
No. You just need the channel.push line. Yeah. There you go. And then fix the formatting. It's too far indented to the right. There you go.
Why is event key crossed out on this?
Because event does not exist. So
we have to make an event.
No. So in this point, at this, if you look at where on line 159, where it says pointer down, and then there's a function, right? And it says pointer. Yeah, you pass in pointer, right? You are executing within the scope of that function, right? So in this case, you have access to pointer. You do not have access to anything called event.
Okay.
All right, but we're also not. This is not a key down event, so we're going to change the name from key down to what was it going to be?
It'd be
pointer underscore
down,
down.
Right?
Pointer underscore down is what I made the backend. I can change the backend to be something else if you want to change it.
No, that's completely fine.
Yeah. Okay. And then the information that you need to send me is the player ID. So it needs to be the information needs to look like this.
Let me let me pop your thing open. Player ID. Where do I need to put that under key?
1 sec here. So that would replace this entire thing.
Yeah.
Right. So
would I just delete it? Or
yeah.
Go back up to the segment ID type.
Huh? This one?
What do you need me to replace it with?
This. So the key colon and then the data, you just replace with this information.
Gotcha. What did I do there? That's fucking weird.
Yeah, you need a rounded brace at the end of that line. Hit Control Z. You deleted something that you need. No, Control Z. Okay, weird. Give it a curly brace. That's there. And then on line 162, you need to put a rounded brace at the very end of the line. Yeah, rounded brace and then a semicolon.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not gonna crash.
Okay, go back to what I need to type, Professor.
So player underscore ID.
Okay. Player underscore ID. Go.
Okay, and then colon.
Colon.
Yeah, so this is creating a key value pair. All right.
Okay.
And then you can get the user ID by using user data with a capital D. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Dot ID. And that will give you the current player's ID. And then we need the pointers X and Y coordinates, but we need them to be relative to the square that they are clicking on. So not the exact locations, but the square's location.
So
I showed you the math earlier.
I can't fucking remember. That's too far gone. I just remember it was like 16 by 16 on X and Y, correct?
No, it's 32 by 32.
But I thought you did half of that. Or did you not do half of that?
No, I did not.
I could have sworn you did half of that.
I did not do half.
What was it?
No, I did not do half. The grid is 32 by 32.
For some reason, I thought you did half.
All right.
So then I just do. Can I just go down to the next line? And I do very touch pointer. I do it right here.
No,
right?
this is still the same line. And then it's a comma, right? To say that I'm starting another. I'm adding another element, and then you would do.
So X. This would be X.
Yeah, and then colon. So X is the key, and then colon, and then the value that you want to assign to X.
32, comma.
No.
Y.
You're on the right track, but
No.
no. You can finish off what you were doing. Yeah. And then we'll come back and fix it.
Okay.
Because you've got the right idea. It's just you need a little bit more information.
It says push events, play object, timeout, number, push. So what I do?
Don't worry about that. Okay. So one, I really want you to reformat some of this. So between the colons and after the comma, like after a colon and after a comma, you should always have a space. And it will just make it less
Condensed.
Less condensed, so it's easier to read. So after the colon as well, you'll need the comma, yeah. So after a comma is after the colon, you'll need the space as well. Yeah, space there, and then also on the first one with the player ID.
Okay.
No. You didn't put the space after the colon. You put it before the player ID.
Oh, you said player ID, so that's why I went straight there. Okay, I see what you're saying. My bad.
All right. So we have a grid, right? That is, we have a grid that is, say, 1 through 20, right, or 0 through 20, right? That grid can be translated. Sorry.
No, keep going.
Okay, so we've got.
I was going to ask if we're going to
do the what?
I was going to ask if we're going to do a function pointer location and location X and Y. If that's how we do it or no.
Yeah, well, we need.
Nope, never mind.
No. We need the squares X and Y coordinate. Like we need to turn the actual coordinates, right? So like if I look at the game, right, here is not going to be. So where's my character, right? So right now I'm on the coordinates. I'm on the 12th square down and the first square over, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking at my screen. That's this where the tip of the arrow is, right? But if I was to click here and grab the actual XY coordinates, they would be in the hundreds or something like that, right? Like they would be much larger than they actually are, right? We need to convert that number into an XY coordinate. Also, Jack says, hey, pseudo friend, don't worry. This stuff is not the easiest thing to learn if you are starting out. And he is
first time ever coding ever.
Yeah, he's 100% correct. This is not the easiest thing to start with, but it's fun anyways. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to translate those large numbers into the actual XY coordinates on our grid, right? So since each coordinate is a 32 by 32 square, right? It means that if we take if we start at 0, right? Which is the leftmost square, right? And go over, any time that you move to the next square, it's going to be divisible by 32. Right? So like if we take say that we click down on the 100th pixel to the right, right? So if we do 100 divided by 32, it will give us that would be the third, that would be this square here, right? Because it's 3 squares over.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Somewhat.
But that then gives us this not round number that we don't like. And then we can do math.floor and do the 100 divided by 32. And then we get...
Is that what we would put into this? We're going to do it math.floor 132. Is that the exact math for this? Or would it be...
sort of, right? So in this situation here, right, if we've got pointer.x, right? Sorry. We've got pointer dot pointer.x, right? This will give us the exact pixels of where you are pixel related, right? But we don't want the pixels. We want the actual location. And since it's a 32 by 32 grid, right, we can find out what square you are in the grid by dividing by 32. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then math.floor. Oops. All this is
Wait. So can I start putting this in right now or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So for like x, so for the x coordinate that you had earlier, right? So you know how you've got like x colon 32,
Mm-hmm.
right? That can be replaced with this.
So I just type. Give me a second. So would I even keep the X right there or no?
No, you do keep
Okay,
the x. Yes, keep the x because the x is the key,
Okay.
right? That you're
So I
sending
do
to
math.
capital M. Yeah, and then dot
then,
floor.
Dot floor.
Yeah.
And then it was.
And then you would pass in your
colon.
number, but rounded braces because this is going to be a function call, right?
Okay.
So you need opening and closing rounded braces.
Gotcha. Give me a second. I'm looking for it on my keyboards.
It's
Yep.
9 and 0. Yeah. Okay. And then here you would pass in the so all math.floor does is it rounds it down to the nearest whole number.
Okay.
All right. So now we want to do the math to figure out to translate the XY pixel coordinates to the grid coordinates, right? So in this
it's 20 by 20.
Well, no, it's 32.
Right.
It's the squares are 32 by 32.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking the overall grid shape of the map's 20 by 20, but I guess that doesn't affect it.
No, it doesn't matter because the backend will then take care of like, is this within coordinates that you could move to, and then like either push you to the closest one or something like that. All right. So then here you would do the math to do the conversion, right? So that would be, you could do pointer.x, which will grab the current x coordinates of the pointer, right? But now because this is going to grab it in pixels, we want to convert it to our grid, which is a 32 by 32 grid. So then we would divide by 32.
So it would be 16. Yes, it'd be 16.
Well, no, it would be divide 32.
30. Just divide 32?
No, sorry.
Do I need to do a space or anything?
Yeah, space. So space and then forward slash. Forward slash is divide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then space. And then 32. Yeah, there you go. And there. And now you're dividing by 32. And no, don't delete the Y, but replace essentially replicate exactly what you just wrote to replace that extra 32 right there. Because we want to do the exact same thing for the Y position. Yeah, dot floor. Well, okay, so right now, with what you currently have, it's going to send us the X coordinates twice.
Yeah, I realized what I did there.
Yeah, awesome. And now you've sent the required information to the backend. So all line 160 and 161, all that's doing is creating temporary variables that we can then utilize within this function. But because we're not using them, you can delete those two lines. Yeah, and then you can also delete 161. There you go. So save that and then push it.
Second.
That one. This is how nerds bully non-programmers, apparently, according to Jack.
Wait, he's saying you're bullying me?
Yeah.
Are you bullying me, Pseudo?
I don't think so. I'm only bullying you if you feel like you're being bullied.
I feel like you're teaching me because I wanted to learn, so I feel like I'm not being bullied. I'm learning a lot, so.
Check out what was this? It was update front end. Get poll origin front end. Update front end. There we go. And then if I do get checkout, there we go. And then make sure that it didn't change anything there. Okay, so now if I go over here, right, when I send this, I can now see this in my backend. So, oh wait, I don't think that it actually took. Give me a second here. Git merge update front end. There we go. There, and then are you watching my screen?
Mm-hmm.
So watch this. Pointer down event data. Sorry, I totally did this wrong, but give me a second here. Label pointer down event. So this is the same thing as your console log, by the way. And then I'm just going to do this. There we go. And then watch this. And then I click. And then here we've got here. See?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Does this make sense?
Not a single bit. I'm just joking. It says player ID, handling pointer down and coming onto the room. So it's basically saying where you've clicked.
Yeah.
That's the exact place where you clicked.
Yeah, and I've
Why is the player not moving right now?
Because I haven't updated it on the I haven't finished updating it. I was helping you, man.
Well, okay, that's fine. That's why I ask questions, you know.
No more questions. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what, Sudo? You're not very nice. No, I'm joking. Troll.
Okay, so let me do this here, like so. Now I can have access to this, right? Actually, no. I wanna keep these as atoms when I call here. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna keep those as atoms here, and that means that I'm gonna change this into atoms, right? So we're gonna keep that, but instead of having these X, Y's and then passing in the full data, I'm just gonna do this, and then we'll remove these here, and then we're gonna do the here, and then we're going to construct a new one, and this is gonna be player ID and player ID, and then X, X, and Y, Y. There we go. And then here we'll need data again because we're using that for logging purposes at the moment. Beautiful. Recompile. All right. So then if I go into game world and I'm going to, I'm using this one, right? All we're going to do is update the player, right? Based off of this move here. Right, so update player, and then we pass in the player with XY coordinates here. But I need to update this here. Or X integer and Y integer. There we go. And then that will stop being annoying. Actually, I'm just gonna do dict as a whole there. That's fine. Or actually, wait, it's just map. That's all we wanted there. And then that will stop complaining. Then once we've updated the player, let's just do a base update world and do a reply here. This will just be player update. Big player, world. There we go. Beautiful. And then we're just going to remove all of this. And this is just going to bypass all of our collision detection for now and allow the player to literally move to any square regardless of what's going on.
Okay.
And then here, handle in, and this will be a call, not a cast. Call. And then this will be a broadcast then, where we broadcast the data. There we go. This here will come down here to pointer down, which will be this, and then this will be a case do, and then this will be error io.inspect error. There we go. Error, and then label. There we go. And then if we go back to game world here, we can make sure that this is player update and that's all responded. That's beautiful. We can recompile. There's an error on line 70 because I screwed something up here. Where did I screw it up? Patches, what did I do wrong?
I have no idea what you did wrong. You're asking the wrong person, Sudo.
There's a
I don't know how to.
Sorry?
So I don't know how to tell this, Sudo, but I think you're asking the wrong person.
I don't know. I think I'm asking the right person. There's a missing end here. It looks like the end on line 36 does not have a matching to 36. Oh yeah, that's true. There we go. What's the problem here? Yeah, and that gives me the player, and then we go to here, and this will give me a map and return a player. Temporarily, I'm just going to do that. We'll come back here. Player ID. We don't need the X and Y coordinates here, do we? No, we don't. There. Then what's the error here? Updated player is unused. Oh, that's why. Updated players. I wanted updated player. Ah, beautiful. Wait, does that mean that I can put this back and it will stop with the errors? Yeah, there we go. Beautiful, it recompiled. Now, if I click, oh, look at that. See, it works. Hey, Patches, is it everything you wanted it to be?
It works pretty good, yeah. No, can concur. I like that a lot better.
I do not like this.
You don't like what?
Look at my screen.
What's wrong with it? Oh, he's trying to run to the other side because it's trying to auto path. Ha! Ha!
It's not trying to auto path.
No.
No, look, the character's just not moving to the right spot. I think this is a front end problem. Let me
think I did something wrong?
No, I think that I built something wrong. console.log x x x y y. Because that moved me way too far. Like, look at that. It moved me to 22. There's definitely a problem. What was this? This was in the game? No, this was in game, right? Let's do this. Const x equals const y equals, and then here we'll say console.log clicked location. X y should be x and y. There we go. I'm just going to troubleshoot this on the front end quickly because this is weird. So apparently that was clicking. Wow. Okay, so that's really off. What the fuck, pointer? Pointer x is pointer.x and pointer y is pointer.y. Pointer.y. There we go. Okay, so apparently 322 divided by 32 is 10. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, I know why. Never mind. It's not you, it's me.
Tell me that twice. No, I'm joking.
It's not you, it's me. It's in here because I do the move player here. Where's my move player? No, yeah, my move player here is just x and y here. io.inspect inspect equals data data label data player xy data. Then updated player equals, and then we just updated player, and then we're going to do updated player. Okay, yeah, that does work. But why? Maybe it's the cursor. Where did you put the cursor again? There it is. It's going to put this back to a normal cursor for the time being. That was a weird jump. How is... I don't understand what's going on here. This is definitely... Well, look, this is definitely not the 11-12 position here. Like, this is not 9-11. This is like 2 and maybe 5 or 6. Or maybe it's 9 or 10. Like this is 2. Definitely 2. Did we do this right? I'm guessing we didn't. Pointer down function. Give me a second. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna do some quick testing here. Is touching. On touching an object start and drag. I don't care about the drags. Pointer down. Like this is definitely like the issue. Phaser 3 incorrect. X, Y towards on pointer down event. Maybe you are just confusing pointer.x and oh, that is why. There we go. I think I found the problem. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. That's not what I was looking for. What are you working on right now, by the way?
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things. Oh, the stuff and things. Here we go. There we go. Yes, I think this is right now. It is. There we go. Oh my god, I fixed it. Look, it's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? It just works.
Give me a second. Look. I gotta look at your screen. Oh, you fixed it. Nice. I like it a lot.
I'll show you what we did wrong. We needed world X,
Okay.
world Y, not XY.
Rip.
Shit happens. Okay, I'm gonna push this up and I'll need you to pull it down. Get status. Get add. Oh, wait. What did I do here? What did I change?
Well, sudo, I think I fixed, or I changed the mouse cursor.
Oh, okay, sweet.
But I don't think it's updating correctly. The fuck?
Did
It
you
keeps showing
restart
the red
server?
one.
Did you restart the server?
I need to restart the server to see the new one on this?
Yes, you do.
I didn't think about that.
Oh, also, I'm going to get you to make this change. Because I don't want to touch this file right now because you're working on it as well.
Motherfucker.
What?
Still, what the fuck? That's actually pissing me the fuck off. It keeps changing it back to the red fucking cursor.
Well, wait a sec. Let's see what you did.
Literally, all I did. Wait a second. Went in here, made the new cursor, rename, got rid of this.
Yeah.
Taken file. It's cur file. Copy. Delete. Paste. But
Yeah.
now it's showing up as paint. I don't fucking know why, which is weird.
I think something changed when you when you copied it. I'd say just drag it over. When you renamed it, I think it changed it. Copy it again. Curve file, yeah, okay. There, and then it should prompt
The
you to...
fuck?
What? Replace?
It's still showing as paint,
Don't worry about that.
but it's not paint. Okay.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Restart server. Oh, whoops.
Yeah. It's so big.
I made it smaller too. What the
Wait. Give me a second here. Phaser 3
The actual fuck.
custom cursor.
I made it so much smaller, and then it just blowed it back up. The actual fuck.
Give it a second here.
I give up. Fuck this shit.
Input set default cursor. Examples, not examples. Learn. API docs. Input game input, right? And then we want the default cursor. Wait, did I get that right? Wait, go back to the code. Where's your cursor?
I haven't updated from you.
No, but scroll
Yeah.
up, scroll up. What was it? It was set default. Okay, there. Input set default cursor. Okay, so we just want input. Where did it go? Where's my example?
What do you mean?
Give me a second here. I'm trying to find the docs again. I've lost track of where I was. Classes. Input. I guess it'd be this one, right? Phaser 3 set cursor size. This. This is largely useless. Show hand as cursor. objects. Okay, so these are 3. Custom cursor to set size. I'm trying here. I'm trying real hard. I think that we should just scrap the cursor for now and just not worry about custom cursors right this moment.
I think it's an issue on my side.
Yeah, but well, maybe, but like it just seems to be overly difficult right now.
You saying it's just not working correctly outside of that?
I don't know why it's being the way that it is. It's just we know that it is being the way that it is, right? And I can't find which one allows me to look at like what type of properties you can pass into it. So like let's see, it was what? It was static. It was this input set default cursor. Yeah, I can't find the set default cursor. I might be able to do this. There it is. Set default cursor. So set default cursor will not take a size.
What do you mean by that?
You can't set the size of the pointer.
Can you edit it
No.
after you get it?
No, I think that you have to edit it before. I don't know why.
I shouldn't. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
The page XY values. Yeah. So any valid CSS cursor value is allowed, including paths to images files. This cursor will be the default cursor used when interacting with the game canvas. If an interactive object also sets a custom cursor, this is the cursor that is reset after this input. I think that you should just use cropping rather than using tiled. Does that make sense? But I'll let you play with it while I work on some backend stuff here. The important thing is that I have this working. Okay, so what I want to do now is I need to get a system where the player is only capable of actually moving one tile at a time, up to maybe 2 or 3 tiles, depending on their speed. But for now, I want to do 1 tile at a time. That means that we'll need to do we'll need to have some way of broadcasting back to that to everybody that a player is moving. So we'll have some kind of tick event. So we might have to do like This is where we'll have the update world here. So like def update world tick, and then this will right now take in the world, and then this would be this would do something, right? And then yeah, add tick event world and tick do, and then maybe tick will be a function and our callback and event. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I am back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How's it coming over there?
I fucking clicked something that I've mother.
Sounds like something went wrong.
There it goes. Okay.
You got it working again?
Well, here's what I have right now.
Yeah.
The fuck?
What the fuck is
How is
going
it
on?
invalid? How the fuck is this invalid? The actual fuck is going on?
I do not know.
Holy fucking shit. How is that the fucking image? How is that dot the image over that? What the fuck is this program? Oh my god.
Do you want to send it to me?
It's just, I'm trying to not have a white background, and the thing's like, you can't crop this unless it's on the white background. So what the fuck is this horse shit?
Oh, I don't think that this can deal with
There it goes. It's fucking off. Holy shit.
well, we want 32 by 32.
No, we want less than that.
Which should be 32 by 32 or 16 by 16. What the hell? Hey, my Microsoft Paint. Give me a second. Where'd you get that image from? Was that just from the thing?
I made it. No, I made it.
Oh, okay.
I used bits and pieces of it, then I retextured it.
Is there a way to crop it down so it's just the hand and not so much background?
That's exactly. This background shouldn't show up. I'm just.
No, I know, but it does show up because like
I know that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now, Sudo. I get it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so Elixir gen server run every X seconds. What was it? It was process send after. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is for this one schedule work, schedule tech. Yeah. What was it? It was. I'm not gonna do schedule work. I'm gonna do schedule tech. Schedule tech. And this is gonna be yeah, just schedule tech do. Self and then tech. And then if I'm not mistaken here, process dot send after Elixir. This is going to be every and after. It's every time in milliseconds, right? So if we want to do 1 tick per second to milliseconds, we need that. every second, right? And this will send a tick event, right? So this will be a handle info. Def handle info, and this will be tick, and this will be the world event, or sorry, the world. And here we're going to have any events that are piled up. So we're going to have to have the another world thing here. So if we'll go into world, right? Here we'll say action queue, and this will be a list. Or wait, what do I want to do? Do I want to do it here or here? I'm thinking that I'll put it in here, right? So this will then become world and actions or tick events, and this will be a list, an empty list here. And then anywhere that I do this world, right? So this handle world here, this we're going to then have to do equals state, and this will be world and here we're going to say, instead of updated world like this, what we're going to do is do this state and world, updated world. We're going to do this for all of them. And here we're going to say we want this to be...
I'm literally over this. I don't give a fuck anymore. Oh, okay.
You're just like, I don't care.
Nope, the fucks that are given are absolute zero right now. That actually just irritates the fuck out of me.
I promise that I will take a look at it and probably get something worked out later.
I'm over it. I just don't care. Like, it's dead to me. Don't care. I am too irritated.
Wait, what? Why do... Oh, right. I don't need this. There we go. What's the issue now? Updated world doesn't exist. Oh, right. I need the updated world to send to the, there. Slowly going.
What are you working on right now, Suda?
I'm making I'm adding ticks to the server, so the server ticks.
You took the custom mouse out, didn't you? Yes, yes.
No, I'm gonna leave that to you. I don't want to touch that file. I also need you to make some updates to that file.
I'm gonna delete the custom mouse thing. I'm just getting rid of it. I don't want it.
Okay.
I'm literally over it.
Okay, then get rid of it. I need you to update line 160 from pointer.x to pointer.world and then x and then capital X, like this.
Which one? Which line? 160?
160. I think it's 160. It should be 160 on your computer.
159. Okay. I need to update it to world.
World X and world Y. And the X and Y are capital.
Did that.
Sweet. Status. Yep. Checkout. I'm just gonna revert mine here. So game there. And then so what happens is the X and Y coordinates are relative to the entire world, and that's why. Like the entire screen, where world X and world Y are relative to the 0 point of the actual world. That's why. So let me know when you've pushed that, by the way.
Give me a second.
Yeah, no
Testing
rush.
first.
No rush, no rush. It won't work on your system, by the way.
Motherfucker, I got rid of the mouse and it's still there.
Did you restart?
Yes, I just restarted.
Do another refresh of the page. Might fix it.
There we go. Holy shit.
Okay.
The ugly fucking thing is gone. Okay. You said you need me to push that?
Yeah. Push your changes, yeah. Okay, so this would be world is equal to world, and then this would be state. And then this would be state. And then we just have to go and do this for all of them.
Okay, I fixed it.
Okay, thanks. I am just going through and dealing with updating all of my world states. State. There we go. Okay, so schedule tick. So this will happen with the tick every time here. And then we've got our world there, right? And then we'll also have our tick events, which will be tick events. And then equals state. And then here we'll do no reply. And thing. Yeah, no reply. And then this will be the state. And then it's going to complain that we're not utilizing world or tick event. And I think it was tick events that we called it, right? Tick events.
Give me a sec, my dad's calling me.
No worries.
Hello?
There we go. So then this will get called every 1 second, every second. And then so here, this would be schedule tick. Okay, and then here we'll have our world and our tick events. We're just going to say we're going to have our event, right? And our tick event here is going to be a list that is going to be we'll say world, and then we'll say
Hey, Sudo, I actually gotta go. I gotta go help my dad out with something. I gotta go help him with his car. Apparently, I gotta go pick him up. He just called me.
Yeah, no worries.
I think something happened with his car.
It is all good.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Talk
Bye.
to you later. Bye. I'm just gonna drop off that that call as well here. Disconnect. Move this over to here. There we go. All right. So tick event here. We'll have the caller. And then this will be caller, obviously. And then we'll have event. And then and then event, and then args. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. So then this would respond with, this would just do the broadcast, right? Which would be a gen server dot. Or actually, how could we do this? This would be, where's the broadcast in the channel here? This would be the socket here, broadcast here. To do Phoenix broadcast Phoenix schedule web socket broadcast. How to make server-side timer in Phoenix with Phoenix WebSocket. Socket timer update, receive. Modules. Yeah. User side, yeah, that's fine. RT broadcasting messages. Actually, I think I'm doing this wrong. Schedule timer. Yeah, I was doing this wrong. Wait. Use gen server, yeah. Process.send after self update. Okay, no, she's doing it the same way that I was thinking, yeah. So endpoint broadcast. Okay, so this is all this is all we need to do here. So then here we would have this would be MMO web broadcast, like so. I feel like that's not how I actually end up wanting to. I don't think I want to do it that way, actually. Yeah, I don't think I want to do it this way. I'm going to revert this. Yeah, I don't like that. Here, I don't like this. World tech. I don't think that this should have scheduled work. I'm gonna actually add this onto that actual the slowly going insane here, you know, of course, as one does. You know, makes this a lot simpler as well, which I prefer. Updated world. There. Then we also don't need this. Yeah, I want to keep this nice and clean. The game world part here. We keep this nice and clean. It will make the code easier to follow, I think, in the future for us. It also didn't feel right. I don't think that it felt right the way that I was about to do it. There we go. So if we go to here, we can do the schedule here, right? So what we're gonna do is we'll have the update. There's the lobby. There's the player. Gets assigned. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so here we would need to do a assign. We're actually going to assign the player instead of the player ID to this. So here we're going to do player ID, which would be player, and then within here we will have the player, and there'll be ID, which will be player ID. And I don't think that we need the player anywhere here, so we can just do that. But we do need the assign here. So this would be MMO player. Here we've got socket assigns. Here we're going to do signs player ID player ID. Beautiful. Okay, then here we're going to say we need to add another assign here. Assign, we'll say no, wait. We just add it to yeah, we'll just add it to the player. That'll be fine. Go over here. So I want to keep X and Y for what they currently are, right? So here we'll say new x will be 64 and new y will be 64. Now if we go back to this here, we can put the tick here, the schedule event. Because this is capable of doing scheduled work as well. Schedule task. Oops. Tick. Interval, and then interval we can have as speed, and this makes it a little bit more dynamic, so it's not all tied to a single world. Also lightens the load on the world gen server, so we don't have things backing up there. So I actually like this a lot more. So interval here will be milliseconds. This will be, say, 1000. So this would be a handle info. Yeah, handle info. And in the handle info, we want tick and socket. Do. And then we're just going to do a broadcast for a play and move. Pointer down. Here we're going to do the move. Handle info. So the only thing that we'll tick on is a character moving. There we go. Not played ID, it's just ID. Let's see if this puts it back. Arguments must be followed. New X and Y unused. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Move player. Updated player. Actually, we don't need the current coordinates. Yeah, we don't need the current coordinates, and then we can do this updated player. Actually, no. Why? Wait. We don't even need that. I am slowly going insane here. Just don't need this at all. I don't know why I was thinking we did. Okay, so this would just be player ID then. Player ID. Oops. Move player. To do X and Y. There we go. And then we're going to change this as well here to back to player ID. Actually, what I'm going to do, because no, wait, I did some extra changes that I don't want to deal with. Making player ID, player.id, player. Handle info. Oh, here we go. Here's another one here. There. Beautiful. Interval. Data. 1 second here. Move player. Okay, so this will be schedule tick. or schedule work. No, call it work. And then this would be data and action. Data and action and data. And then here we'll say action, or sorry, actually we'll just say here event. And then just this is going to be event. And then what would this be? It would be I guess just time, right? Time. And this will be 1000 by default. So when we move a player, we want to test whether or not they're moving to a valid coordinates, right? And if they're moving too far of a distance, we want to schedule it to then come back and do it again, right? So in this case here, we would do if player.x is not equal to x, or player.y is not equal to y. And here we could do this, player, and this could be x, and player x and player y. Here. And this would be player x and player y. Oh, right. This is a do end. I'm slowly going insane here. Yeah, totally. Schedule work. And this would be a move player. And this would be the player ID. This would be this data here. Close player data. What's the error here? Player ID is unused. What do you mean player ID is unused? Oh, wait, what am I doing here? This is like player be like ID would be player ID, X would be player X and Y would be player Y. And then we've got the to do game world, and in the game world here for the move player here with the X and the Y. Here we would do move, and then come down here. And then if we do here, we'll say X is current X and Y is current Y. And then what we're going to do here is new X equals if current X is not equal to X. Wait, if current X is greater than X, do current X minus 1 Elixir I'll skip. There is it might be cond D or something. Yeah, it's this one. Need to match against different values. Yeah, here. Cond. Right? Yeah, there we go. And then current X is less than X. Current X plus 1. Current X is equal to X. Turn current X. Result of expression is ignored. Suppress the warning against the... Wait, what? The results of this, of the expression is ignored. To do Elixir. Wait, I can do... No, because I don't want that. Oh, wait, no, I can do this. I can do this. No, wait, no, I can't. Elixir multiple if else statements. Ooh, I know. Def p update chord, right? And then this will be chord. Current, and then new, do, right? And then when current is greater than new, return current -1. Current is less than new, current +1, and then else we'll just say current. When current new x would be update current chord, current x, and we'll say new x, and then this will just become x. And we'll do the same with y here, new y, and then new y, new x, and then this can be deleted. And then we'll do the same thing here for y, and this will be current y, and this will be new y. There we go. And then this would just be that. And voila. We do not need data. There we go. Beautiful. And this comes back. And then for in here, we just, if these are not the same, like if player X, right, is not equal to X, or player Y is not equal to Y, it means please update again. So then that would schedule work, and then we would call again. And that would do the send after, and then this would be 1 second. So if I then come down here and I do this, and then we're gonna just restart the server. Uh-oh, what's the error? What's the error? Function matching world call. $19. Wait, what's the issue here? No function clause matching world call. Game world.handle call. Seeing new player. And that's all the same. So what's the issue? Okay, Okay, so that's fun. Super fun. Game world, new player, dated world, and player. Game world. So where's the error? Game world 19. Yeah, so I get that that this is the error here, but why are we getting this? Oh, I see it now. There's the error. Yay, we got a crash. Look at that crash. No function clause matching handle info to. Oh, okay. This is what I did wrong. Player ID. Don't actually need the player ID there, but we do need X and X and Y and Y. Recompile. And then we just refresh the page. Yay, further errors here. Map. No function clause matching in map from struct. Libmap. This is right here. Sorry, excuse me. Right, we need this. We don't need that. That's just silly. We just need this. So that's going to cause a weird problem there. Okay, beautiful. Recompile. X and Y is 7 and 18. 7 and 18, yeah. Okay, so I've definitely got an error in here. So that is definitely not good. So the pointer down causes the schedule here to run again. That's good. I did see it twice, which is really good. And then handle info comes here, and then this would be move player X and Y. If player ID io.inspect X and Y label X Y. Okay, and I'm just going to do this on the side screen so it's a little bit easier for me to have it. Oops. Now I can just kind of look at it as I go. Oh, wait. This is why. I see it now. I see it. No, that's not why. Here we would want to do this here, and player is player there, and then recompile. So that's fine, but if I move way over here, the player should not be updating. It should update more than one space at a time. Yeah, that doesn't quite work. Elixir cancel work. Okay. Function send after. Here we go. Let's do this. Events will be an empty list. Because if I have an event that comes in, right, and we get a new event that comes in, we want to have this not happen. But I don't think that it's because it seems to only be happening once, right? So first things first, right? I want to fix the pointer down issue. So pointer down, player ID X and Y. Oh, this is why. Schedule work with. This needs to be X and Y, not player X and Y. There we go. And then here I did this again where it's, so we only move it once, right? And here we actually want to move it multiple times. And we don't actually care about this. We just care about the X and the Y coordinates. Okay, and then we're just going to refresh. And then I'm going to do a straight line. And that's interesting. Oh, wait, did I not get the update? Yeah, here we go. I think he pushed. Yeah, he did push. Okay, so he pushed, which gives me that. And then if I hit checkout backend updates, and then get merge, update front end. There, I get the new coordinates system here. And then if I go back here, I can see them as I move here. So I'm just going to refresh and do this. And then I'm going to click on an element here, and my character is moving. My character moved. Beautiful, it moved. All right, I'll show, I'm going to show this to you, and it's going to be amazing. Actually, I'm going to keep this one up here on the side here, so I've got it. And then I'm also going to bring one over here, so I have two. As you can see, it's absolutely amazing. We'll move the character over there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Truly a work of art. It works. The only problem here is if I do this and this, watch this, we get some really funky systems here. And we're never going to get to our destination. So I have an idea to fix this here that I just came up with here. And instead of having this, we're just going to say x is player.x and y is player.y here. And then in the assigns, right? So here we can schedule an event, right? So just give me a moment here. Okay, pointer down. This has the player X and Y here. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to assign them in this one here to the X and Ys when we do the socket here, right? So here we'll say we'll do this. And then this here will be assign socket. And then this will be X is X and Y is Y. And we don't need this. There. Yeah, and then when we do the handle call, right? So down here, and this is just going to be it's just going to be a handle call for move player. So just bear with me here. Here we go, schedule work, move player. And then here we're going to, so here we have the X and the Y, which is going to be So player ID X is X and Y is Y. There we go. Now let's recompile and try this again. It works perfect. Okay, sweet. Yeah, and it also works. It works between browsers. Look at that. It's brilliant. Oh my god, it's so freaking brilliant. Oh my god, I'm in love with this. So much in love. Oh my god, yes. I need to let patches know. Click movement is now working. Oh yes. Okay, let's try this now. 300, because I think that's what I've set the speed to anyways right now. Let's see how fast that actually ends up being. That's actually not too bad. I think I like 300 a little bit better. Oh, yes. All right. So that's beautiful. Just amazing right there. So I'm gonna make a list of things that I want to do tomorrow because I want to call it a day for a bit here. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, it's a bit late, and I've just been programming like nonstop for like 8 days now. So tomorrow. So that would be what, day 9? Day 9. Day 9. We're gonna do collision update. Item pickup. Combat with click. Yeah, I think that's good for tomorrow. And if I can, I'll add some more stuff. Let's see. Char speed. Maybe. What else? What else do we want? I think that's about it for now. Oh yeah. Tile hit. Tile hit. Our hurt checks. Let's see here. Hurt tile checks. Lava. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh my god, though, this is crazy. This is amazing, and I am in love. It works. It works. It's not super smooth, but that's a front end thing that we could update. Because like the front end's just like, hey, just move the player, right? So that's a problem. I am going to fix that because we can't have that. So handle in here, pointer down event, right? We want to do pointer down here. All we're going to do is we're going to update this here to the assigns. Just do this. There you go. And then we don't need the player ID at all. There we go. Recompile. Let's see if this feels right. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot to do the scheduled work. So this will be the socket assigns. X. X. Player Y. Oops. X and Y. Actually, no, we just don't care. Yeah. Just don't care even about this at all. It's gonna do this. And we'll just schedule move. And this will be 0. No, we don't want to schedule it at 0. That's fine. Recompile. Okay. All right, so I have a fix for this here. So we're going to do an assigns here. Moving the false. And then here we're going to say we're going to have 2 versions of this, right? So this will be signs. Actually, no. This will be this one, and then this one will be equal to signs, and then moving is true. There we go. And then here we'll schedule the X and Y's. And we don't need the data anymore. Because we already know this is working. Actually, no, I'm going to leave them in because I like having them. So I can see what's going on a little bit more. And then here, right? And then here we'll say is moving. Is moving, true. Else, false. And then here we can say we're just going to move this up here. There, and then signs, assign, socket, moving, is moving. Oops. There we go. Recompile. Because it feels so good. Look at that. Now you don't get the beautiful. It works. No matter how fast I click, my character will always move at pretty much the exact same speed. Boom. Oh, I'm so happy. All right. I got some stuff done today that I wanted to get done, and I'm gonna pick back up tomorrow. Collision's gonna be fun tomorrow. We can simplify some of the collision if we don't have character collision, which I don't want to do. I don't want to have blocking, just because it's going to be an MMO, and having blocking on MMOs is kind of a terrible idea. It has its own unique problems because of how many people are going to be capable of being on a single map, right? So I will talk to Patches about that later, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Give me a moment. End stream. End.